What's up, y'all? Son of Base. And today, I decided to make a more calm video rather than me being outside working on stuff or shooting guns. Today, we're going to talk about guns. We're just going to be looking at some hood footage, such as footage like this. Now, I don't have editing software where I can clip YouTube videos and be able to put them through editing software and have you watch them. So instead, I'm going to be playing them on my smart TV right here. And I mean, y'all can pretty much judge it. There wasn't no semi-automatic Glock being shot in the air by these YNs. Cool. Someone's got holes in the roof about a half a mile away, mile and a half away. Because of retards like this, they give, actual firearms owners really bad names. Now, this is pretty much a beating on horse. You shouldn't be shooting guns in the air anyways. Unless you're like bird hunting, but then again, you know what's beyond that target, and it goes, just turns into pellets. Those are solid balls of copper and lead going into the air, excuse me, about half a mile a second, and then eventually just coming down and striking whoever passer by. It's happened before. Quite a few people have died this way. Let me find another good video real quick. Take a look at this goober smooch right here. Ignore the front text. That's some sort of ongoing feud he has with another YouTuber. That right there. Did you catch it? Where he swapped the revolver from one side to the other. Now, I shoot next to my phone quite a bit when I'm doing YouTube videos. You've seen. But that's only for like a shot, and I don't go back and forth with it. You go back and forth with it, eventually your ass is going to miss, and you're eventually going to hit your phone and hit it right there. It'll eventually happen. I don't know when. I hope it won't ever happen, but it eventually will. So now I ask the question, if this has ever happened to our friend over here, Double Lot Sean, if he's ever had such a thing happen to him. See, now shooting next to it, like when I have my videos pointed, I have the camera right here, I have my gun pointed right here. It's so you can see it going down the end of the barrel. It goes this way. I'm not crossing paths with it. It's right next to it, and I'm shooting this direction. I've gone close to it before. I mean, you've seen the camera shake before on my shorts videos, but never have I actually gone back and forth with the camera and put it in the middle here and then go back and forth like this. By the way, this spreads out your range angle like this rather than it going straight like this and the camera on the side. You're in line with your range like this, but as soon as you have something in the middle, you have to shoot around it. You're going around your range, and when you're shooting haphazardly like that, you're going away like your range. Unless he's got a gigantic dirt berm, which I doubt he does. It's not a good to just be shooting in the fucking woods, not knowing where it's going to go. That's one of the broken rules of gun safety right there. Not knowing what's lying beyond your target. That's what Goober Smooch right there is doing. He's shooting like this, away from where he's trying to go center at. Get what I'm saying? He's going broad when you're supposed to go straight.
You tell him I'm coming. You better run! Run, you cur!
Was that a threat? Right there. You see that? Shouldn't do that. Unless you just don't care and you have like 5 extra spare home cellular phones, I guess is what this old fart's got. But you should not do that. That's a no-no. Now, before I play this clip, it's a very small frame. So he's shooting with one gun. Enkembyo, this is what this is called. Dual-wielding pistols. Enkembyo. It's a Japanese term. Comes from like the early 2000s. I have like a video game, I remember right. And ever since then, it's been popular to dual-wield pistols. Anyways. So, he's got one pistol right here. Shooting downrange. I mean, at least he's not going around the camera this time around when I play the full clip. If I remember right, he doesn't go like this with it. He's shooting next to it like I would. Straight down the middle. Which is good now. This is an older video, however. So he's picking up bad habits. But, do you see something right there? I'm talking about right there specifically. You see where that finger is? On that firearm that's pointing almost directly at his foot? that I assume is loaded and ready to roll, you see where that finger's at. Let me show you something real quick. This right here is my PX40 Beretta, double action only. Now, before I show it off, make sure it's completely empty. No magazine. And there's nothing in the chamber. In fact, you can just take your finger. Yep, I feel that's a hole right there. Surprisingly not that dirty. Hit a range with this other way. So it's okay to just, nothing's happening. But yeah. Anyways, if you can see right there where he's got his finger at, you might be, well, maybe he might be having along the trigger. Along the trigger where he's keeping the gun at. This gun is unloaded. Just to let you remind that before I start going like this all willy-nilly with it. Just for demonstration. When you have a pistol to the side that you're not ready to shoot, you will have your finger like this along the trigger guard. See how it points down and slopes? It's along the trigger guard like this. When you are ready to fire, your finger will automatically curl like this in some instance. Curl means it's on the trigger, flat means it's off. See how his finger's curled? Yeah, that means he's got his finger on that pointed directly at his foot while shooting one hand already with a finger on another one pointed at his foot. If his brain just so much thinks as, oh, I got this one to shoot, I have this one to shoot as well, while not thinking about downrange, pow, pow, there goes his foot. So let me play the video out. You might be thinking, well, maybe it's not cocked and ready, maybe it's not loaded, maybe it's got a safety on it.
Gun from a whore in Denver. Now, before you ask what I was doing at a whorehouse, I was there to visit your mother. I took this gun.
Did you see that? There was no safety on that. He didn't cock that. He just pulled it right back and started shooting on it. With his finger on the trigger already present rather than it being present when he's on the range. He had his finger on the trigger like this. You see how uncomfortable that looks right now to you? The people that actually use guns? Yeah, just like this. Holding it like this on his side. Pointing at his fucking thigh, his back, his ass. You see how he just curved it around right there? Like this. See how unnerving that is? God, I hate doing that. Holding it like this. Just around. Oh, no. And then he goes, pulling it out like this. Like he's some edgy 15-year-old. People like him give us gun owners a very bad name because of him doing stupid shit like that. Excuse the foul language of me and him. I'm quite frustrated with an old man like this that ought to know better. This man also preaches that you should only be 21 to buy a firearm, and he does shit like that. Age does not mean wisdom or experience. It just means you've been long enough and lucky enough to not fucking die.
Pimp.
Is this finger still present on that one? I didn't see.
21 to buy a gun.
See? And he says it. But look how he's already treating the gun before he even says that. I'm 19 and I don't do that. He's fucking, I don't know, senile, probably like 70 something. And he's still doing that shit. It's beyond me. Now, some people say this guy is a troll or someone that acts like they're stupid, but they're really not. I don't know. I don't know. I think this guy had a little too much lead in his gasoline when he was growing up as a kid, so I don't know if that's true or not, but anyways, that's still stupid to do, even if he's trying to make people mad. Very stupid. Very stupid. Let me find another clip. Never mind. I just found the next clip. What's he doing here? Do you see that? You see why that's wrong? This camera is right here as well. My phone has about 6 inches of length of where I have to move the barrel between while firing. You know how easy it would be to just shoot my phone like that? You know, just very, very easily. I literally just scroll down one video and that's the next one that comes up. Let's go to the next one. That's a nice Marlin. It's a very nice Marlin. Unfortunately, that man owns it, so now that gun is tainted. This is a retitled video. Oh. What the fuck?
You tell him I'm coming. You better run! Run, you cur!
That's another retitled video.
You fellas came to the wrong town. Shot up the wrong whorehouse. Shot up the wrong saloon. I'll leave you alive so you can tell the others that I'm coming. And hell's coming with me. Watch out for the belly gun.
Finger on the trigger. Like this. I see this a lot in like YN videos or, you know, underprivileged youth that don't know how to properly handle a firearm. And they're like this. Holding it around like this. I actually hate doing that. I'm doing this for an example. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm doing this as an example, I wouldn't be doing that. But I am, just to make you uncomfortable, to understand how uncomfortable it is to watch these videos. Okay. So, that looks pretty nice. That looks pretty nice. What the fuck is with the homeless man electrical grip on the 9-shot 22? Bird grip. I can hear his air conditioner in the background. How much stuff does he have on one belt? Walking with a pistol, shooting it next to your camera. I mean, it's doable. I mean, so long as the camera's like this and you're walking this direction with it. You know, walking across from the camera, you know, like this. Like you see in like Grantham videos. Or Brandon Herrera or any big gun tuber, you know, they have the camera adjacent to the firearm as it's being shot going this way with the gun, you know. That's fine, I guess. At the same time, it's still a stationary gun, and we know how well this man is treating his firearms and how he treats them on the range, so it's very questionable on how he actually runs these.
Everybody like...
Originally, this video was going to be showing you all kinds of various clips from other, you know, specifically YNs that don't know how to take care of a firearm. But I just kind of stumbled on this guy just now because I was watching Vintage Warfare videos. Like, ooh, let's just go ahead and look at how safe he is. I'm not an RSO. I'm not a safety range officer. I'm just someone with a little common sense that sees something and says something, you know. And it just irritates me that a man of his age ought to know by now that that's not good to do with firearms. It's really not. You really shouldn't treat guns in such a manner. Or treat them. I wonder what he does with his guns with other people around. What happens when his grandkids come, when he wants to teach them how to shoot 22s? Does he do the same stupid shit with them? Does he still do that? Does this man help like Boy Scouts? Does this man an RSO at his local range have a gun club? Does he do all this that he does on his YouTube channel that he does in real life? I'll bet you can watch on my YouTube channel, especially when I was younger, about a year and a half ago. I wouldn't say as safe, but as competent as I am now. I'm a lot better with them. I still fuck up now and then. You can watch the video from yesterday trying to figure out what's wrong with the trigger guard with my long form video, but I've gotten a lot better with them, and I've grown. I've learned from experience. This man is probably almost in his 70s. He hasn't grown or learned from nothing, as far as I can tell. He's been doing this for decades, and for some reason, he still does the same stupid shit, and it just boggles me. Man, that old, that ought to be wise in his age, is doing shit that gangsters in Midtown Detroit do on a daily basis. Underprivileged youth, my bad. It hurts me to see a man like that does that with guns. It hurts me.
Boy guns, and here's a few pistols mixed in.
Are those loaded, pointed right at you, sir? That's a nice rigger, I ain't gonna lie. Well, I don't see no brass right there, so I don't think that's loaded.
Everybody likes cowboy guns. If you think military surplus firearms are cool, you're a fuckhead and a stupid hoople. Shut the fuck up.
If you think military surplus firearms are cool, you're a stupid fuckhead Herkel Merkel. Okay. I don't know what that has to do. I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, there are some people that do military surplus that are extremely fucking annoying about everything. It's a grand, it's worth $2,000. No, it's not. We mass produce millions of them. They really ought to be like $600-700 a piece. But for some reason, old boomers of his age like to jack up the prices at almost $1,700 a piece. So someone like me, that's young with little money, can't experience M1 grand. So I buy other stuff. You know, military surplus is actually quite cool. I don't know if he had bad experience with RTI or not, but no, military surplus is cool. I mean, where do you think you got that from? That, in essence, is military surplus. 1873 Colt was made. New Navy, new Army. Made for the United States Army and Navy. Those guns right there. Here, I literally even got one. Give me 1 second. Just to show you that there's absolutely nothing in here. This gun, except for the brass and the fake stag grips, was made for the United States Army and military. I mean, it's literally called, where is it at? 1873, single action Colt, new Army model. Or new Navy. New Army. This was literally made for warfare. This was made and designed by Colt for the United States military in the late 1800s. This gun is a weapon of war, at least what is inherited to it. No, you shouldn't ban these, but these guns were used in conflicts, especially around Native Americans. Especially around them. In the various treaties the United States broke with them. But that's a story for another day, talking about, oh, the government wouldn't do that. Oh, yes, they would. But I digress. This is literally a military firearm right here. Although they made some for the civilian market, just like the 1911, this is a military firearm right here. Literally. If anything, an essence of one.
Never be as cool as me. If you think military...
So, in essence, this dude is fucking stupid as well, because military surplus is stupid, but yet he owns these. So, this makes him double stupid.
I am not violating community guidelines. I'm showing off revolvers.
You threatened a man in an earlier video. I remember this. I'm probably missing all kinds of loopholes and stuff. I don't catch it very quickly, but I'm not the best one to try to roast other people. But I do catch on to bullshit like this. He threatened a man earlier, saying, Tell him I'm coming and I'm bringing hell. Tell him I'm coming, I'm bringing hell with me. Boom, boom, boom. You remember that one, right, from earlier? And then this goober smooch was also saying, you're a dumb fuck. Wow, okay. Sounds a bit racial how he says it as well, you know. But I digress. Okay. It's a unique stance. You think how he shoots revolvers like this, you think he'd get good accuracy.
You heard? We don't allow armed shenanigans around here. You ask?
What's that? What's that? Yeah, man, I just got a itch on the side of my head, you know. Yet again, just to show you, these guns are unloaded. I ain't fucking stupid like that. Yeah, man, I just got an itch on the side of my head. Do you see how fucking stupid this is? I want to replay that video and see if there's any lead on the front of that. If he ever shows the front of the wheel gun.
Stupid with your AR-15 big magazines.
I don't think they're loaded.
I'll show you what the Second Amendment's all about.
Oh.
We don't put up with domestic terrorism. Fuck you. We'll just kill you. and feed your corpse to the pigs.
This is chock full of fuck ups. Threatening people, pointing a gun in his head, pointing the gun at the camera, unironically. You know, like, it's not a part of a movie or nothing. He's just pointing guns at cameras and just dry firing. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna slaughter you like a pig.
We don't allow armed shenanigans around here. Any of you assholes do anything stupid with your AR-15s and big magazines, we'll show you what the Second Amendment's all about. We don't put up with domestic terrorism. Fuck you. We'll just kill you and feed your corpse to the pigs.
Listen, I like my cowboy guns just as much. Okay. I have a nice 357. I had a 4440 Henry. Those compared to the AR, to a cheap AR that I spent $500 on. My Rossi cost me $700. That Henry cost me $1,100. Well, I've sold the Henry and made more money on it, but my Rossi, 357, it's really nice, good shooting gun. 10-round magazine, it's 9+1. Compared to a 30-round high-velocity AR-15 with a 30-round standard magazine with a $150 super safety in it, you're not beating that fucking firepower. You're not. And a lot of people can't shoot for shit, me included. I can't shoot for good at all. I'm not very good at sighting guns anyways. But, comparing high-velocity rounds that go, what is 5.56 usually rated at? 2,300, 2,400 feet per second compared to like a 357, which goes like 1,100, 1,200 out of a 16-inch barrel. And you still have to go compared to, you can take a guess at which one's probably going to beat out that firefight at like 50 yards. 50 yards, 100 yards, 200, 250, 300 yards. 300 yards is really pushing it on a 357. It's actually starting to nosedive. 5.56 is still going at 300 yards. So, sorry, Pawpaw, your dreams of being the Red Dead hero of the city or whatever falls whenever some divorced dad with a Hoffman Tactical Super Safety and a $200 and like a $300 AR bill with a Bear Creek upper just absolutely demolishes you with like 2 magazines. Not to mention 5.56 is still cheaper than 45 Long Colt. Not as cheap as 357, but 45 Long Colt, 44 mag, common short round pistol cowboy loads. It's for pistols and rifles. So much more cheaper. I mean, that's not going to work good for you, Papa.
Hey, in case any of you hooplehead sons of bitches
Even more.
brought your AR-15s and think you're going to do some armed shenanigans shit, fuck you, I'll blow your goddamn head off.
Did you catch that? That's even more fucking threatening. This is a fucking gold mine. I see why Vintage Warfare talked about this Gober so much. Now, I'm going to put this video at 18+, so if you're not signed in on a YouTube account, you can't watch this video. I'm going to put it at 18+ just because of the shit this dude's saying. But, oh my god. This dude's a gold mine. I love listening to all this. It gives me good content. Thank you.
And cut your ears off and turn that in for the reward money on your worthless ass. I ain't hauling your carcass nowhere. Fuck you.
What? And then I have 2 comments. Share my chip check me already moved my ears to exact. I'm literally just scrolling through YouTube shorts on this dude's channel and I just keep getting content gold. This is awesome. I think I'm gonna put my pistols up for right now.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Okay, now that's just trolling right there. I think this dude's a troll. Just shows off a couple thousand rounds of 22s. Not to mention his dumbass is going to pick it up. No, it didn't, because I can see the 2 buckets right here it's supposed to catch. He's going to pick up all that shit. Just say Happy Pride Month, everybody. And that's it. just to do all that, just to say like 6 or 7 words, and then dump it on the floor. Now he's got to pick that up. Or maybe he might just leave it for his grandkids to pick up and just take hammers and put them in vices and just, you know, maybe that's the type of grandpa he is. Who knows?
I took this gun from a whore in
Oh, that's a repost. Oh, what we're doing, y'all. Oh, would you look at that? Though, albeit it looks like it's more down here below the bore, but still, you know, crossing the range. Yeah, again, crossing the range.
Everybody heard me tell them asshole to get out of town before midnight.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Get out of town. Wouldn't fit.
Shh. Right about the fucking camera. Did you see that?
I took this.
Yet again, another repost video. That does not look like 9mm. That looks like 22. That looks like 22 to me, dude. That is not 9mm.
Of course, sometimes I carry a Glock.
Okay, at least the finger's off the
It
trigger.
holds 3 times more than a 6-shooter. Sometimes I carry a pair. And what's really cool is if there's a whole bunch of targets,
It's your mags, alright.
it's a big magazine. What else is cool?
But didn't you say big magazines are for pussies with AR-15s? Maybe not the word pussies, but he definitely said that big magazines, I'll shoot your ass and skin your ears, or whatever he said.
This magazine fits this carbine.
Oh, he bought the Henry Hums there. Huh?
Of course. This is my favorite 6-shooter. Ruger Vaquero.
I own one. They're a pain in the ass to take apart. I like just traditional Colt single action armies anyways. Ruger Vaquero's a pain in the ass to take apart. Albeit they feel good, but they're not fun to work on. I don't like Ruger Vaqueros or the Red Hawks or whatever in the 22 version of them. I don't like Ruger's version of that. I like Heritage, and I like Pieta and Uberti traditional. You know, so much easier to work on. Less to go wrong. I mean, Heritage 22s are cheap anyways, but they're super cheap. Parts are virtually everywhere because of how many's been made. I mean, I like Heritage revolvers, alright? The carbine kind of sucks though when I own one and I can't get rid of it for some reason. I can't get rid of it. I can't find no one that wants to buy it because I paid too damn much money for it. But it's fun. Boy, yeah, this dude is a certified goober smooch. That's a weak ass grip.
I've had it 32 years. Has my name tattooed on the backstrap. Has my logo etched on the barrel. We could have a spelling contest. Too late, you're dead. This is my favorite 6-shooter.
Okay. Wait, is he shooting this in like a fucking public park?
Favorite 6-shooter.
That thumb is crazy on that. Oh, crossing the camera. Oh, right next to it. Yeah.
Cameraman always survives.
Does this dude just go out in like random woods and just starts fucking shooting with a tripod? Another repost video! Another repost video.
Some of you may recall this holster. I took it off a whore in Denver. Last night I got this super cool black bag, bad mother fluffer.
Pulling at himself with a loaded gun.
We could have a spelling contest.
What's with him in spelling contest? Does he need a higher vocabulary other than just saying fuck you all the time? He needs to read the lexicon a little more.
You're dead.
Weak ass grip in that pistol.
Let my people go.
You're not Moses, dude. More from repost videos. What in the hell?
Did I fire 5 or 6? It's my job to protect the whorehouses and saloons around here. I have blasted many a bandit, outlaws, miscreants, derelicts. I'll just start blasting. It's my...
I'm slowly coming to the realization that maybe this guy's actually just a troll and not just a full-blown retard. But how I've seen he treated his guns, especially to himself and around the range, I really think he just might be retarded. I mean, can you make some actual content, dude? Like, I'm able to do this once a week and make something new.
God,
what did he say?
I got you now, you son of a bitch. You tell Slim Jenkins I'm coming. Hell's coming with me.
This dude thinks he's such a badass.
God bless America, except Donald Trump. Fuck that son of a bitch. And fuck you if you're offended by my opinion. God bless America.
Well, it's good to hear you keeping it real.
America, except Donald Trump. Fuck that son of a bitch. And fuck you if you're a supporter of his.
Well, the spelling contest would definitely help you with that.
BMF. Bad mother fluffer.
Yet again, crossing the camera. It feels like something like Sora AI. Looks like an AI character that AI makes once and then never regenerates again.
Prepare to meet your maker.
You can't even draw it that quick. I can draw faster than that, even with my revolvers.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Done with this dude. Assholes and dumbasses will get hurt feelings here. Assholes and dumbasses will get hurt feelings here. September 11th Memorial. All he does is just repost his shorts. That's all he does. Okay, so to end the video, shut up. To try to end the video on a better note, don't be this dude. Hopefully when we get in our old age, we don't act like that. We actually try to take our grandkids shooting 22s, and all we want to do is just go on a range day about once a week or so and go shoot something, rather than try to be an imitation cowboy badass, whatever he's trying to do. This guy is an absolute meme character. There's plenty of memes to make about him, but in general, don't follow his shooting advice. I'm not RSO, but I try my best. The original point of this video was to go through different clips of different people I was thinking of, and I've just fallen down the Sean rabbit hole. So, yeah, this guy's dumb. Don't listen to him. He's not very good with firearms and not very safe, so in general, I just don't like his demeanor. I think his beer cut looks stupid. Anyways, y'all have a good day, and I'll see you later, Stinky.